Hello, this is Kat Lloyd, Paw Pals TV, and I am in Lindale, Texas with my friend Donna Camp Perry. How are you?
I am fine. How are you today?
I love this color on you.
This is my favorite color.
Well, you are an aqua baby. We were just talking about that. This is beautiful on you. I understand that Oliver is a pup that you actually fostered. So tell me the story.
Yeah, Oliver, somebody contacted me about two dogs that had been left in a house, and they'd been gone for like 3 weeks. And this person got concerned and went and checked on them, and he found the dogs had nothing to eat.
Wow.
There was no water. They were just drinking and eating
Just anything.
anything they could find.
So how did he end up in Iowa?
Well, because he had gotten over everything, and I contacted Jo Brendel
Okay.
and Diane.
Jo, thank
Yes,
you,
yay,
Jo.
Jo.
And Diane with New Beginnings.
Yes,
She is the
Diane.
rescue.
So whenever I asked Diane about Oliver, she said, yes, we'll definitely take him. I sent pictures of him, sent the videos of us playing with him, because
Okay.
I'd taken videos that day of him playing. And I guess that's where Erick came in.
Erick Sparks.
Erick Sparks saw the videos, saw the pictures, and he waited until Oliver got transported up there. And of course, they have a 10-day holding period.
Right.
But when the 10 days was over, Erick adopted him.
The reason why we're doing this video is because Oliver spent 1 month with Erick,
A
being
whole
loved,
month of being loved.
and then something really bad happened. Let's take a quick look at Erick's video, just kind of telling us what happened.
Hey Kat, I'm Erick, and this is my girlfriend Shelby. We're Oliver's parents. Oliver first popped up on Facebook from New Beginnings when he was still down in Texas. And I kind of seen him, and right away I'm like, I want that dog. He was super cute, and just something about him I really liked. I adopted him, and we started doing vet visits and everything else. He had a couple little issues, but nothing too serious. He just instantly fell into the family. It was just perfect. He was well behaved. He wasn't your stereotypical rescue dog. You always had that fear. My first rescue, I'm like, oh, what are they going to be like? What are you going to have to deal with? But he had none of that. It was so easy to get along with. Went with me everywhere. Wanted to do everything we were doing. He never had an issue. Played fetch like you wouldn't believe, non-stop. At first, he's like, no cuddles. Wasn't a cuddle guy. Not about it. Didn't want to sit on the couch with you. One day, kind of came up. Next thing I knew, he was sitting on next to the couch. And then here he was. He wanted to be on the couch with me to cuddle, relax, hang out. And it was just every day he showed a little bit more. He'd get the zoomies like you wouldn't believe when you get home from work. He'd hop around in circles, run around, just so excited. Eventually, he kind of didn't have an appetite anymore. Wasn't feeling right. You could tell something was off, but he still wanted to play and everything else. So as the days went on a little bit, we noticed energy dropping and everything else. So we knew something wasn't right. So we started going to the vet to figure it out. He had really low blood levels, and we kind of were worried that he had like a little bit of an anemia going on, nothing crazy. So we put him on some pills to try to correct it. Well, it didn't correct it. So we went in that Friday, and that's when kind of the rough weekend, the worst weekend started. So we started out with a transfusion and then trying to bring him back up, and it was not working at all. By the end of the weekend, we were in the ER with him, and he was non-responsive for the most part. I mean, he'd look up, he'd wag his tail a little bit at you, but he wasn't himself. So they had to do a second transfusion there just to get him through to go to the other vet on Monday. And as bills started to pile, just as fast as all this was happening, there wasn't much of a trying to think about this at all. It was just, we got to do whatever we can do. And we got to the vet the next day. He needed plasma. They were running every test they could, and his levels weren't holding. After the plasma, they thought he was a little more steady. That would have been Monday. And then by Tuesday, at would have been 3 a.m. we got the call, and we had to go down to the ER. Levels were completely dropped off. Everything from the whole day we worked on him, and they worked on him and tried to fix him, tried to help him. He completely had lost everything. another transfusion wasn't recommended. It wasn't anything he could fix. His body couldn't keep up. Whether it was an internal anemia killing the red blood cells or the combination of whatever bleeds they said he had inside of him, it wasn't getting better. By that morning, we lost him. While it wasn't all bad, it was really hard. But he definitely left us with a lot of things learned. Adopting a dog, a rescue dog, no matter what situation they were in, no matter how bad it is, they can love a lot. They can love really hard, and they'll latch onto your heart faster than you could ever imagine. It's definitely worth it to them to give them everything they deserve. He taught us a lot in that aspect, so we will always be grateful of that. And he helped us meet a lot of very good people. We can't say thank you enough to everyone helping. And we just hope that although these situations happen, it doesn't deter anyone from ever wanting to adopt or wanting to save a dog. They all deserve a happy life, no matter how long or how short. So, thank you for everything you're doing, Kat. Thank you for everyone else that helps any of these dogs that need it.
Donna, you and I just saw Erick's video. They gave him the kind of life that you and I always dream about for every single dog that we try to help.
Every single rescue that comes out.
Okay.
They deserve that kind of family to adopt them.
I feel bad for Erick because
I feel awful.
He spent thousands of dollars trying to help Oliver, and now I kind of want to help him. So what I'm asking you guys is just to please help us out. There's a link on this particular post that goes straight to his GoFund. He spent way more than the $4,000 that's on there. Any help will help him so that we can kind of get him whole again, as whole as possible. He just bought a home. This is not what he was expecting. He just really was planning out this wonderful life. He's a very amazing person. I've spoken with him and Shelby for a while, and I love both of them. And I told them that I'm so grateful that Oliver had them. But now I'm going to ask you guys to help me help them so that maybe we can get him to where he can recoup, both of them recoup, and also from a money standpoint so that we can get another pup out to him. I don't know who that pup is. I think he will know, but I'm hoping that he realizes that what he did was the most godly, most heavenly thing that I've seen in a long, long time.
Oh, absolutely.
So from myself, Kat Lloyd, and Donna Camp Perry, thank you for watching, guys. Please take this video and share it in remembrance of Oliver and in honor of all the people that helped out, from Donna Camp Perry to Jo Brendel to Diane from New Beginnings to Erick Sparks and Shelby. Thank you guys for making a difference in Oliver's life. Remember, spay, neuter, microchip. Okay, please care for your animals. And if you have a problem, call Donna. No, just call us. Okay, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Okay. Happy Tim, Oliver. Have a great life, little Maggie.